Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. I'm Stu Nyman. Together we'll be... Wow. Started early today. And today, I will be announcing, as always, with one Andrew Bleckman. Together, we will cover every point played in this Wednesday afternoon performance. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagers. We have a daily double that begins in game 1. Play the daily double. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most popular wager here at Magic City. High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the High 5 for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. Placing a bet not necessary in order for you to enjoy today's highlight action. We also, as always, encourage your participation in the highlight chat. Occasionally, either Andrew or I will respond. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, anything interesting you want to offer the class, we're always up to discuss it. We have one scratch in today's performance. Bueno is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Bueno is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That begins in game 1, post 7. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Hyro. Game 1, post 7. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Hyro. Game 2, post 3. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Manning. Game 2, post 3. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Manning. Game 3 in the front court, post 4, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Hyro. Game 3, post 4, scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Hyro. That is the scratch of Bueno as he affects today's performance in its entirety. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Post times, that's the period of time in between each game today. Post time for game number 1 is now just 7 minutes away. Andrew Bleckman, my friend, my partner. Need to be careful with that one. Need to be careful with that one. Don't need Shay coming after me with any sharp objects.
Keyword, yeah.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing, Stu?
A good day today. You know, I wasn't here for the solo performance without Battle Court last week. I was out.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, you know, medicine being the way it is these days, when you make a doctor's appointment, it's like, heaven forbid you don't go, because good luck getting that next appointment.
Right.
So,
but everything's good, and we're back here full Wednesday.
Absolutely.
It's good to be here.
It is.
Another great day of Battle Court last night, you know.
A tie.
Another tie. How many ties have we had? Man, I'll check that out, but it's been close.
So as the statistician, look, I
don't know off the top of my head. I can find out pretty quickly. In the time it takes to run the video, we could figure that out, or we could just look at the standings.
We have a video?
Yeah, typically before the first game here. We can go to video here. This one explains the scoring format for all 8 of our games today, which is every day is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, about 5 minutes from the start of game number 1 in today's Pelota performance.
Tiger, I'm glad you're there. So, what happened with the email that you sent me was there's a lot going on in Highlight right now, and I forgot between the time that you sent it. And Andrew, for the most part, does the, and this isn't placing blame, this is just how it works. And so when there's a problem with that, it's never good to have two hands in that system. So I, for the most part, leave Andrew for that, unless I'm the one who's doing the results input for that day. And so I literally forgot to tell Andrew about it. So I came in today, I saw your message, and thank you for always keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was one of those things where there was a lot going on, and we just didn't get the proper player in. So that has been changed, and the substitutes are in, and we re-uploaded the stats, so the stats should be correct. And I believe that it showed the proper amount of games played. Games played, with Gallo being out for that one day. Thanks as always thanks as
appreciate it.
It's always to have
it's
always good to have good eyes on this stuff. I mean, where Battle Court's concerned, you want to talk about eyes? I mean, we got eyes. I mean, we have eyes that we don't even know about in Battle Court, which is the way it should be.
Man, that's
we got eyes everywhere. JML, I have been saying hi the last couple days. Good to see you, Juanito. Hope all is well. Your son continues to play great highlight.
Yeah, featured in these early doubles games. Let's take a look at those standings. Pretty close through the first almost 2 full weeks now. Juice and Ron, Jedden and Cabrera, and CRB and Kubala tied for first place. All those teams have 2 wins. Then you got Ikeda and Bradley, and now Barber and Gallo with 1. So Cool Fitness and Ben, Bueno and Tennessee. Not a lot of games played for that team. And then Flores and Arta still winless to open up this early doubles tournament.
Highlight has been great to start off 2025. I mean, it's just been in both Battle Court and Pelota, these Quinellas. It's just the highlight's been really fantastic. I was a little tired from yesterday. We were talking before.
Man, a couple of marathon matches last night in Battle Court. I mean,
he looked up. He said, "How long was the first match?" I said, the last serve was right on the 1 hour mark."
Yeah. Great action all the way through. It's the Renegades that got out to an early lead yesterday, winning the first 2 matches, but the Devils came back and ended up tying the game day, which, I mean, out of the 3 game days that the Devils and Renegades played, 2 of them were a tie and 1 of them was 4-2. So, I mean, really can't get much closer than that. 7 game day ties this year in Battle Court through our first.
Means that the teams are pretty well matched.
I don't know.
Pretty even, rather.
Have we played 14 game days? We probably have. We'll count it up here.
Check with the statistician.
That's what they tell you until the statistician doesn't know. 6, 9, 12. I think we've played maybe exactly 14. Or I'm off by 2. So it could be half the game days. You know what was funny? Scott came up to me at the beginning of the year. He said, how many game days are going to end in a tie? And I gave him a figure that made legitimately no sense. I said like 20-something. And he said, really? And I said, oh, actually, now that I think about it, that'd be like more than half the game days. I may be closer to right than right. I may be closer than we think. But yeah, that was.
When we see these teams lined up, it's, look, at the end of the day, when you're us, not necessarily the betting public, but when you're us, you want parity.
Well, I was just going to say.
You want parity in what you put out there.
Another
you want parity.
And the draft, that really is the intent. That's really the intent of draft, sports drafts all over, is balance, competitive balance, giving the teams at the bottom a chance to get better players and make the competition stronger across the board. And really this season is the first time the draft really balanced everything out. And next year there's going to be a couple players too that are going to be open to be drafted. So should be even better. We'll see. Game 1, ready to begin.
Time to begin our first game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Juice serves. Cool Fitness, Ben receive. Karam by Ben. Stopped by Juice. He got out there. Powerful forehand. Caught by Ben. That scores on the second bounce, point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, CRB and Kubala. CRB now picks the serve. Robote, ooh, wow. Cool, you have no idea how close you just came to collecting on some insurance policy. Point 3. Green shirts, post, it's a dangerous game. Green shirts, post 4, Julian and Cabrera. Robote forehand. That did not clear the overhead screen. Point 4. Black shirts of post 5. Now take to the court. We have El Barba and Gallo. Chaz, good to see you in the chat as well as other folks. Welcome. And yeah, please stay warm. Stay warm up there in Connecticut. Windsor locks. There's a backhand by Gallo. Good catch by Cabrera back at the 13 line. Robote forehand saved by Gallo. Julian reaching up with the forehand, knocked it down at the 6th line, point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6 are receiving. Ikeda and Bragley. Bragley opens up on the forehand, over the top. Gallo's there. Big right side. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Gallo. Ikeda calls for the Robote, puts it inside. Robote forehand. El Barba switching from left to right, try to make that catch. Point 6. Team will serve to the pink shirts of post 7. In the front court, substituting for Bueno is Jairo. In the back court, receiving Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Robote forehand. Jairo calls for the Robote, forehand Robote. Caught in the backcourt by Bragley. Robote forehand. Tennessee's deep in the backcourt. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Bragley's there. What a catch by Bragley. Karam does not open. Stopped by Jairo. Cortada by Jairo. Stopped by Bragley. Big right side. Robote. Left side by Jairo. Took off. That hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts post 8, Flores and Arta. Michel Brunel, yes. Jairo substituting in the first game. Once again, he's substituting for Bueno. Matthew, good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. Here's a backhand by Arta. That's a low runner. What a catch by Bragley. Arta's there. Keita calls for it. Robote to the inside. Arta takes it in the air, winds up. Gustavo Tuol caught the pad, 0.6. 6 with 3 points. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return. Red at post 1. Juice and Ron. Here's a backhand by Ron, caught by Bragley. Bragley, hard throw. Ron's midcourt, winding up. Bragley from the 10 line. Karam, stopped by Juice. Robote forehand, that's saved by Keita. Ron takes it on the bounce. Robote left side by Ron. Scoop by Ron. Here's the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. A Robote forehand by Keita. Ron's there. Keita calls for the Robote forehand. Scoop by Ron. Ron will take this in the air. Scoop by Bragley. Bragley powerfully from the forehand. What a snag by Ron. That's beautiful. Well played point by all 4 players. 1 gets the point. One with 2 points. Here's post 2. Cool Fitness and Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote by Juice. It's a 2-all. That's out. Point 2. 2 team has 3 points. Cool Fitness is serving to the 3 post, the white shirts, CRB and Kubala. Miss serve. Loss of point, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Julin and Cabrera. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Kubala's there. Julin makes the catch. Hard throw. Robote forehand. Out of play. Point 4. 4 with 3 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts return. El Barba and Gallo. Gallo from the left side. Great pickup by Cabrera. Gallo now from the 8 line to the inside. Wall to wall. Robote. That rebound off the back wall comes out. Gallo's there. Rotate forehand by El Barba. Back to the inside. Ball tip, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4. That's Julian and Cabrera trying to stop them. Jairo and Tennessee. Jairo picks the serve. That placement inside is perfectly executed to score, 0.7. Seven with 2 points as play continues. Receiving purple at post 8, Flores and Arta. Excellent serve by Jairo, will score. Seven with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ikeda and Bragley. Ikeda picks that serve. Powerful forehand. Here's Tennessee. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Sketch by Bragley. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirts of post 7. That's Jairo and Tennessee. Trying to stop them are Juice and Ron, the red of post 1. It's a hard serve by Jairo that scores. Point in game, post 7, Jairo and Tennessee. 7 wins at 4 places, 2, 3, and 6. Playoff 4. Third place, 2 first serves, 2, 3. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Bends there. Kubala again, down low. Backhand from the 11 line. Two all by CRB. Opens. That was in the cesta. He could not hold on. Three team has possible show point. Trying to stop them. The yellow post 6, Ikeda and Bragley. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Rebote. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote is coming out. Rebote forehand. Taken in the air by CRB. CRB with a light touch. Katie's going to get back in there with the forehand. Light touch on the Cortada will score. Point 6. Show point. 6 serves 3. Powerful forehand to the outside. Rebote save. Ikeda will take that in the air. Great catch. That forehand up the middle will score. Costado up the middle will score, rather. 6 shows. Unofficial order finish. 7-4-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from our first game are now official. Coming in first, post 1, post 7. Jairo and Tennessee taking second, post 4. Julian and Cabrera coming in third, post 6. Ikeda and Bragley, 7-4-6. The official order finish for game number 1. Taylor Quinella, 4-7, $49. Trifecta, 7-4-6, $304.40. Taylor wager on 7 to win, $15.20. First half of the Daily Double, number 7. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 3, post. Wow. See, what's happening is I'm looking at the post position and or the game number and screw it up. So let's try that again. See, we offer you the full thing here. We don't just like stop talking and figure out what we did wrong. It's like we explain what we did wrong. At least I do. It helps me. Game 2, post 3. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Manny. Game 2, post 3. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Manny. Game 2 also begins the early pick 3. Post time, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Good luck.
See, 6 minutes to go here till we begin game number 2. A lot of consolations here in the Daily Double. Unless the 8 comes in, we'll see what happens. How about that combination? 7-4-6 to begin, but again, a lot of the favorites coming in, so that's why it only paid $304.40. Well, we got about 6 minutes till game 2 begins. And for any new highlight fans maybe joining us here for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Five minutes to go till we begin our second game. A couple more people joining us in the chat. Jasmine, Jason, Michelle, Steve, Leprechaun, Claudia, hello.
So I want to know why everyone was going off on the Dania players about the serves. That was a major. Actually, Andrew was enjoying Dania at that time. That was a major line of contention, and obviously I'm kind of fiercely protective of highlight players in general. This generation, I'll say. Actually, I should say this generation of highlight players. Switch, please. 5 through 8. So what do we have at Dania? We have a few guys who are like a few guys. We're talking about a Rusty, who's, that's the future of top-level highlight. And then we have some really competitive young guys who are still earlier in their career. And so if folks in the highlight world, I think you know, the lesson of Magic City was that, okay, if you're tuning in to see a finished product, polished, that's not highlight. It actually really kind of hasn't been highlight. Now, if there's a number of guys who all have about the same experience and they've been in the same schools and they have other jobs and they've traveled the United States and it's their first competitive experience or maybe their second or third competitive experience, there are players throughout the history of highlight who had great serves, and there is one player who will remain absolutely nameless, but he was a Triple Crown champion at Tampa, then came to Miami Highlight, where he was always in the late games. One of the best players at Miami, and he had a serving issue. He just had a serving issue.
Yeah.
There's something that happens to some players, sometimes early, sometimes it's a question of getting it between the 4 and 7, and sometimes, especially if you're serving a possible game point, where you're looking into the box and you see who's there, and if it's someone who's going to potentially pick your serve, it messes with your head. Do I cross the wall? I can't put it to his left side. I can't put it to his right side. Maybe I should try an outside serve. And in the process of doing all that thinking, you wind up missing the box. Yeah. Now, I'm someone who will tell you that as an amateur, former amateur, with years of highlight training anyway, in the Miami Highlight School in the 80s, and then even into the 90s, and who's always practiced with professionals, that the serve for me is the only thing I could do. I personally can't understand how people have a difficult time hitting the box. I know that they do, and I respect and understand that they do. I understand that it's an issue, but for me personally, it's not a thing. Conversely, I can't throw a rebote, and that's with all the training in the world since 1982. I can now, but it's like they're very soft and whatever. My body doesn't work anymore. So there are just there's certain blocks that players either work through or they don't, and there have been some players at the top levels of highlight, as mentioned before, where the serve is just not their forte. And you have your Aras, Asisas, and then you have these guys with just these monster incredible serves that are not only able to hit between the 4 and 7, they're able to turn into something. So I saw people getting really frustrated about that online. It was like, nah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, maybe this is something that needs to be developed, but highlight something that's developed over years. And most of the guys you're watching at Dania, yeah, they've been playing for years, but they're all young. So give them a break. And of course, you know the Magic City story. Anybody starts ragging on our players, especially the guys that started in 2018, I come out swinging.
It's just, I get like what Jason's saying. It's just, if I get beat, I get beat. To lose on an over-under serve is just like, it didn't even get a shot. I get both sides of it too, like you're saying, Stu. I mean, a lot of these guys are new, but if you're watching as a fan, kind of equate it to like free throws. You expect these guys to make it. You get upset when they miss it, but...
Not for you, though, but as a fan or as a gambler?
Well, this is only, I would think, from a gambler perspective. That's what I'm going for. I can totally understand why that would be.
We're ready to begin game 2. Spectacular 7, and that wasn't a shot, but
not at all. Yeah.
Cabala serves. Gallo receives. Here's a backhand by Gallo. Rebote. 2-all. It's out. Point 2. Gallo first up on the board here in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Substituting for Bueno is Manny. Ball missed to the inside, point 2. Green shirt at post 4. Cabrera receives. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Ron receives. There's a backhand by Ron. Robote to the inside. Robote forehand passing. Cabrera gets out there. He makes the save. Ron midcourt from the 7 line. That scores. 0.5. Five with the point, serving the yellow shirt at post 6, CRB. Yeah, Steve, I wasn't speaking about anyone in particular, commenting on it. It was just this general theme that was occurring before we got back. And then we had a serve that didn't work here. And it was like, that's always existed. Always. It's a feature, not a bug, I guess is how they say it. That's why there's a line there at the 4 and 7. Costado to the inside, scores for Ron, 0.5. Five with 2 points. Here's the pink at post 7, Bragley. And James Langhans with the expert commentary. We'll just say it this way, from within. Thank you, James. Here's Bragley from the forehand. Ron's there. Point 5. Ron is serving with 3 points to the purple shirt at post 8, Arta. Here's the backhand by Arta. Robote, forehand. Arta's there. Ron makes a save on that Robote. That was dropping. Arta, tip ball at the 9 line, 0.5. 5 with 4 points. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, red at post 1, Kubala. Robote 2-all. This one's stopped by Ron. Ron powerfully from the forehand. That scores 0.5. Possible game point for Ron with straight points, trying to stop him, Manny. Two bounces ruled before Ron tried to make that save. Great effort by Ron. That point goes to the 3. Play continues, 3 with 2 points. Here's post 2, Gallo. Point 3. Three with 4 points. Here's post 4, Cabrera. Costado with a light touch is stopped by Cabrera on the forehand. Manny gets to this. Robote makes a diving save. He's up. Here's Cabrera. Wow. Oh, he got there. He got there. He got there. He got there. Chris, you're playing with fire. That's Manny. All right, you got the point, but I'm just telling you, I've been watching him since like 2000. You're playing with fire. Mucho Manny, 0.4. Forward 3 points. Here's post 6, CRB. Robote. CRB makes the catch. CRB to the inside. Cabrera off the frame, 0.6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 7. Bragley. Here's a catch by Bragley. Light touch. Soft Cortada scores. That works. 0.7. 7 with 2 points. Here's post 8. Arta. Here's the backhand by Arta. Bragley, nice snag at the 9 line. Point 8. 8 with 2 points. Returning the red of post 1. Kubala. Robote forehand by Arta. That clicks up and hits the overhead screen. Out of play, 0.1. One with 2 points. Returning with possible game point. The black shirt of post 5. Ron. There's backhand by Ron, caught by Kubala. Robote comes out to the 6 line, turn to the inside. What a catch by Kubala. Ron on the forehand, Robote. Kubala's there. Robote forehand. Catch by Kubala. Karam is in and scores. Man, everybody's got it in for Ron today. Sorry, Ron. 1 with 4 points. Here's post 2, Gallo. Gallo over the top from the forehand picata, stopped by Kubala. 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Kubala trying to stop him. Manny. Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote left side, 2-all is out. 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Manny trying to stop him is Cabrera. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Robote, left side. Cabrera, quick bounce. Lostado 2-all. Beautifully executed and scoring, 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Cabrera trying to stop him. CRB. That ball is dropping and scoring. Point in game, post 4, Cabrera. 4 wins it. 5, 1, and 3 will play off 4 second and third place. 5 first serves to 1. Point 1. One places. This is show point. Rebote left side to the inside. Ron makes a great catch. Backhand from the 10. Karam faked, put back inside. Ron gets there. Nice grab at the 10. Manny's there. Manny from the 11 to the inside. Scoop by Ron. Rebote forehand. Ron on the catch. Rebote forehand by Ron. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. Three shows, 4-1-3. Unofficial order of finish for game 2. I know, we played that hard too. Results from game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Cabrera. Taking second, post 1, Kubala. Coming in third, post 3, Manny. Manny was substituting for Bueno. 4-1-3 for game 2. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-4, $38. Trifecta 4-1-3, $256.40. $2 wager on 4 to win, $18.80. Consolation in today's daily double, 7-all, $49.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 3, post 4. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Jairo. Game 3, post 4. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Jairo. Post time 4. Game 3, which begins the high five for today with its $2,000 guarantee. Just over 6 minutes away. Good luck. Yeah. Backhand by Ben, low and hard. He blasts it. Wow, that's impressive. Douglas Rebote to the inside. Jairo takes it in the air. Backhand. Douglas on the Rebote to the inside. Scoop by Jairo. Backhand by Manu. Karen by Manu scores. Manu makes the catch. Manu on the catch. Forehand low and hard to the inside. Aratz digs out the rebote. Excellent catch by Albarba. There's the backhand. Jedden's there. Rebote forehand. Jedden makes the catch. Rifles it inside. Scoop by Albarba. Outside placement scores for Inaki. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote, forehand by Douglas. Two all, scores. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote by Benny. It's high. Robin cuts it off. Backhand. Going hard to the inside. Two all. Oh my. Redeemed himself. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Big backhand. Rebote coming to the 8 line. Forehand rebote on the wall. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas Philo to the outside. Caught and returned. 2 alls. 2 score. My oh my. Some of the best plays from February as assessed by one Andrew Bleckman. 2 minutes to go before we begin. Game number 3 in the high five. There's a scratch. Game 3, post 4. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Jairo. Game 3, post 4. Scratch Bueno, replace Bueno with Jairo. 2 minutes to go before we begin. Game 3. The high five begins in game 3. Don't forget that. And obviously, we would like to wish our very good friends up the road at 95 a very successful tournament this weekend. So I'm thinking about doing Thursday, when of course we're not here, up there. Friday, Battle Court, 100%. I mean, if someone wants to have
like here for Battle Court.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
And I mean, if someone wants to have an intensive highlight experience over the next couple days, you may want to go elsewhere Thursday night. Friday night, you got to be here.
Let's build the itinerary for them. I mean,
Exactly.
we do it right here.
Friday night, you got to be here.
Thursday, Dania. Friday night here.
And then Saturday.
Saturday,
There.
there.
Then Saturday there.
We'll sandwich him, Magic City sandwich in between some Dania. We could do that. I'll be up that way this week, Stu. So
Up that way, are you going to watch the tournament? Or?
Well, I'll be in Palm Beach County.
It's not a far drive from there.
And I got to cross the county lines to get back here to Miami-Dade. So, we may check it out. I've heard the name of Ritz, and I've heard he's a solid player. We'll see it. We'll see it on Saturday though. But does he play Saturday? Is that the right day, or does he play Thursday? Because that's one I'm interested in checking.
There's a playoff to see who plays Saturday.
Okay.
All right, now it's time.
So if you want to ensure that you see it, you got to go Thursday, because that's one player in particular that I'm excited to watch. We've seen some videos overseas.
You've never seen him play live?
Not live. No. I've seen videos though, and that'll be awesome.
Time to begin game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirts post 1. Cool Fitness and Ben. Receiving blue post 2. Juice and Ron. Ron makes the catch. Rotate left side. Juice is there. Tip ball. Point 1. One team first up on the board here in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Ikeda and Bragley. Ben makes the rotate to the inside. Ikeda comes cross court, tip ball, point 1. 1 with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts. Hyro in Tennessee. Actually, his wife is fantastic. She's great. She came to, I was expecting her not to speak. Point 1. The legendary dropping serve of Cool Fitness scores. Black shirts post 5. Manny and Cabrera. There's a forehand by Ben. Manny's there. That had all kinds of dangerous written on it if you did get that ball. Ben was going to take that. That's how you're going to get back from the other one? Okay, I get it. Point 5. Yellow shirts up post 6. Here's CRB and Kubala. Catch by Cabrera, backhand to the inside. Cabrera calls for the catch. Here's the backhand. Kubala backhand to the inside. Cabrera's there, backhand from the 10 line. Point 5. Five team with 2 points. Receiving, pink of post 7, El Barba and Gallo. There's a backhand by Gallo. Robote. Scoop by Cabrera. Good read. Better backhand. Robote forehand by Gallo. Point 5. 5 with 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts at post 8. Flores and Arta. Another playing, that to me is crazy. Another. Point 8. First round's complete. Matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First return, blue post 2, Juice and Ron. Point 8. Eight on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Kate and Bragley. Here's a backhand by Bragley. Placement to the inside by Arta will score. Well done. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirts post 8. Flores and Arta trying to stop them. Iro in Tennessee. Here's Arta on the left side, backhand to the inside. Tennessee read that well, moved up on it. That forehand. Oh, sails out of play. Playing in a perfect game, purple shirts post 8, Flores and Arta. 8 wins at 1 serves to 5. This is a playoff for second and third place. There's the backhand by Cabrera. Cool fitness, great catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera's there. You went for that same scoop that you did in battle court. That only works in battle court. That doesn't work here. Look at Manny, talk to him, please. Talk to him. Come on. 5 places, 1 shows. 8-5-1. unofficial order of finish for Game 3. Not with that one. Man, look at Ben going for that again. I give him credit for that.
That catch may have been the highlight of the year. Wow. There's been some great play, but that was maybe one of the best catches for sure.
No question about it. I mean, it's exciting to watch. From a technical standpoint, a lot of luck involved, but 8-5-1, the official order finish for Game 3. Coming in first, post 8. Flores and Arta taking second, post 5. Manny and Cabrera coming in third, post 1. Cool Fitness and Ben. 8-5-1, that's the official order of finish. $2 Quinella 5-8, 57.60. The trifecta 8-5-1, 483.60. $2 wager on 8 to win, 860. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fourth game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 4. Game 4 will conclude the early pick 3 for today. Post time for our fourth game is 7 minutes away. Good luck. One thing I want to point out is the comment that I just made about luck, for instance. All right, so the first people you hear about, because I realize that, highlight obviously is a betting sport. So when you talk about luck, sometimes it's, sensitive subject to some people. The announcer's jinx, as we sometimes talk about, But highlight players themselves will tell you, especially in Quinella's play, with the points doubling after the first round of play, the ability to get back up. Look what happened to Ron.
Yeah.
Ron ran straight points out of the 5 to possible game point, got to the playoff, and did not come in second or third. So highlight players have always, in my experience anyway, talked about that luck aspect of it, which sometimes just gets to how the ball bounces, or how do you get it? How do you play that hard and wind up with that scenario that he just went through? Is one that I explained to the original 2018 players before we ever came into this building when we were up at North Miami, and they looked at me with their eyes glossed over. It's like, I said, you could be possible game point, go into the playoff, and wind up with nothing, and we don't pay for that. There's no prize money for.
I mean, he had to lose what? So he lost the first game point, the second game point, and so 4 points in a row.
Yeah.
To lose. I mean,
and he got beat.
Right. A couple great shots will take him out. So, but Ron has a perfect attitude for the sport. I don't know if I've talked to anybody that breaks it down just as simply as he is. I'm happy to be here. I'm lucky to be here, and it wants to play highlight. And
no, there's no
true professional.
No, there's no question about it. We've been very fortunate, and I've had, a hand in that fortune of, of talking to players before we hire them.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of help from a lot of people in the highlight world. That includes Benny Bueno. That includes folks overseas, both in Spain and France, to have conversations and say, hey, is this guy wired okay? Is this, have there been any difficulties? Because highlight is just such a frustrating game, especially when, look, we've been talking since the end of COVID that throughout society, people living paycheck to paycheck, and the recent talk about the economy and all this other stuff. Now imagine that we're I was admonishing Julian. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Necessary.
But now imagine that, your income on a biweekly basis is partially related to those underserves and those overserves, and to those line calls into that. And as Scott has said himself, so I'm not saying anything, it's like, highlight players are not. They are 100% professional athletes, but the pay is at about the average income of Americans in the United States, even with the prize money. So My whole point being that there's just such a high degree of frustration. One, just playing the game competitively, but then having the dollars tied to it. That before someone comes into this program anyway, you need to make sure that they're okay with that.
Yeah.
And Ron, like you say, Ron left and came back. Ron's on a short list. Sorry, that's not true. The truth of the matter is that with very few exceptions, and by very few exceptions, I mean very few exceptions.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. If you've played at Magic City and you've left for personal reasons or whatever it is, the door is usually open to come back. We're very good about that. We've been very, very fortunate where that's concerned. One of the things I love about this program.
Absolutely. Testament to the guys and, the quality of men that have been brought in over the years.
No, absolutely. And it is not easy. It is definitely not easy. Which is why, like, every time someone would start up in the chat, it's like, why does Stu come out aggressively? It's the one thing that our guys from 2018, 2019, et cetera, what they didn't need, in addition to having to learn how to play a sport and have dollars tied to how they played, was the highlight community that I personally know can be brutal. I love them. I'll sit in the audience with anybody, but the highlight community can be brutal.
And I think the sport itself is very misleading for a first-time viewer. I mean, you see it and you're like, okay, all they have to do is catch and throw that ball. Like, that's easy. I catch and throw baseball. I've done it my whole life. I've played, all these American sports. I've grown up. I've gone, you could play high school baseball, college baseball, and you could still step out there and have no clue how to play this sport. And I think that's the part of it that people don't really understand. I was talking with one of my friends who, it's had to have been 4 years ago, had the opportunity to strap it on and throw a couple.
Throw it around. Yeah.
He said yesterday, I still have never experienced a sport that was so difficult for me the first time. He said, I couldn't even throw the ball forward.
I
don't know how.
I just had this conversation with Ari, our friend Ari, last night. And Ari was talking about, other sports, you walk out there and you have some type of skill, whether it's kicking a soccer ball or doing this or that.
It's all similar, right?
You may not be a professional or ever be a professional or even a good amateur, but you can at least do it. Highlight. Not how long does it take? From the time you first pick up the cesta, it takes a long time. And literally, thousands of balls thrown. Thousands of balls thrown. Time. Let's begin.
Yeah, Green Bay, Peyton, good to have you back with us, first and foremost. And yeah, racquetball, squash, it's very similar to those. But yeah, the plastic scoops that you had as a kid, it's very similar.
Time to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt to post 1, Hyro. Receiving blue post 2, Manning. And Jason, that is right. For some players, this is their life. Less so now than it was before. Hyro serves, we begin. Robote forehand by Manning. Hyro makes the catch. A hard throw scores to the inside, point 1. Hyro first up on the board here in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Lalu. Lalu, backhand, wall to wall. Robote, a rebound off the back wall played by Hyro. Here's Lalu from the 10 line. Lalu, backhand from the 9. Lighter touch. Robote forehand by Hyro. Outside placement. Lalu got out there, could not make the catch, point 1. Along with 2 points, here's the green shirt at post 4, worn by Benny. Benny on the backhand from the 12 line. Robote, forehand. Wall to wall by Hyro. Benny's there. Scoop by Benny. Here's the backhand. Benny on the backhand from the 11 line. Too much. That hit the overhead screen. Point 1. 1 with 3 points. Here's post 5. The black shirt receives. Ikeda. Ball tipped off a hard serve, point 1. On the board, 4 points. Here's post 6, Julin. Jason, interesting story. It's like just having had some interaction with your father over the years, I could definitely see that happen. What a fan of highlight. I mean, Jason's father, I still have them. You know, the watercolors. He painted watercolors of highlight players. And we put them in the boutique for sale at Fort Pierce, I think at Miami too at one point. There's a backhand by Julin. Hyro's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Scoop by Hyro. Julin, 10 line, backhand. Robote forehand save by Julin. Here's Hyro. Beautiful catch by Julin at the side wall. Ball tipped by Hyro to the inside, point 6. Julin will take over the serve. Receiving the pink of post 7, Iñaki. Inaki makes the catch. Scoop by Julin. Here's the backhand. Inaki gets in there. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote. Robote forehand by Julin. Inaki takes on the bounce. Fake the 2-all Julin. Picked that one up nicely on the left side. Robote. Julin on the catch. Robote left side to the inside, big bounce. That scores, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt. Post 8, Goanaga. Well, we're glad that you found out about the sport. Always like to have new viewers, especially that enjoy it. Lots of history, some interesting videos on YouTube, our own and from the history of highlight. Here's a backhand by Goanaga. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote Inaki looking at the Robote, puts it right to the inside. That ball ruled to have been juggled at the side wall, 0.7. 7 with 2 points. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return. Blue post 2, Manny. Green Bay Peyton, do you watch Battle? Have you watched our Battle Court product as well, or just, I mean, referred to as a product, or just these quinellas? Scoop by Manny, 2-all. Ooh, just hit the pad, 0.7. 7 with 4 points, receiving post 3, Lalu. With cricket, very interesting. Battle Court's just a different beast. Well, we hope you're enjoying so far. There's the backhand by Lalu Robote. That rebound off the back wall. Robote forehand to the inside by Lalu. It passes. Lalu on the catch. Powerful forehand. Inaki going for that save. Too low, 0.3. Lalu takes over the serve. Receiving, green at post 4, Benny. So we'll have, depending upon what your schedule is like, we'll have Battle Court again at 7 p.m. rather on Friday, and then Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. There's a backhand by Benny. Robote by Lalu to the inside. Scoop by Benny. Here's a backhand from the 10 line. Robote left side. Catch by Benny. Robote forehand with a light touch. That will score, 0.3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 5. Ikeda returns. Placement of the ball inside scores 0.5. Five on the board with 2 points. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1. Hyro. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Hyro makes the catch. Robote on the wall. Beautiful Robote save by Ikeda. Ikeda, left side Robote is in and out of the basket. Point. 1. Possible game point for the redshirt to post 1. Hyro trying to stop him. Julin. Robote forehand by Hyro. Hyro on the catch. Forehand to the inside. Julin in the backcourt. Robote forehand. passes. Robote left side. Beautifully played to the inside by Julin. Robote save by Jairo. Here's Julin to 7. Clean miss on the front end. Big bounce. Julin's there, midcourt. Cortado Robote is stopped by Jairo. Big backhand by Jairo. Robote coming out. Julin makes the save. Forehand Robote. Beautiful catch by Julin. Low and hard. Jairo stops it. Costado inside. Stopped by Julin. Dropped by Julin. Pointing game. Post 1. Jairo. Jairo wins it 7 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Robote forehand by Lalu. Caught in the air by Iñaki. Scoop attempt missed. 7 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 173. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Jairo. Taking second, post 7, Iñaki. Coming in third, post 3, Lalu. 173. The official order finish for game 4. There are their prices. $2 Quinella, 1-7, 13.20. The trifecta, 173, 188.20. $2 wager on 1 to win, $4. Early pick 3, 4-8-1. 3 of 3 numbers, returning 345.50. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 5 will begin our feature doubles. Our best doubles players, best singles players coming up in games 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are no scratches, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Inaki from the left side. What a catch there by Jairo up the wall. Backhand played at the 9. Here's Inaki. Costado inside. Jairo coming back for it. Jairo digs it out. That's a nice save.
Nice pickup by CRB. Backhand to the outside. 1-0 for the Robote. 2-all Robote. CRB gets there, grabs it. Forehand, passing. That 3-wall play. What a beautiful save by Bueno. Bilo read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Fakes the 2-wall, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas makes another great catch. Fakes the 2-wall. Puts this one light. Gaucheri on the run. What a phenomenal diving save. That's a beautiful one-handed save by Flores. Costado to the inside. Forehand rebote. Balloon cuts it off the 8 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Outside placement, read and stopped by Julin. Ikeda sets up for the rebote. That lands perfectly to score.
Backhand by Tennessee. Kubala, fall down rebote, 2-wall. Tennessee just does get out there. Forehand over the top. Kubala now scrambling. He digs it out.
Rotate forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. 2-all. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Robbins looking for rebote. He dug that out. Rebote left side to the middle. Scooped up by Carballo. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped by Bueno. That's beautiful at the 9 line. Backhand to the outside. Carballo loses his footing. Gets up. Makes the rebote save. Manu's there. Backhand from the 8 line. What a save by Manny.
And we're back here now, 2 minutes till we begin game number 5. Let's take a look at those feature double standings so far this season.
Player, manager, players.
3 wins for Hyro and Benny, 3 wins for Gaucheri and Ben. 2 teams tied for first place. And if I'm not mistaken, those were the same 2 teams that won first and second place to end 2024 in the fall.
If you don't know, I don't know.
You're right. Gaucheri and Ben and Hyro and Benny. I know they played together, and I'm 98% sure on that.
Balu, roll my R's. So you want me to do those Spanish pronunciations of all the... The only one that I really roll my R on, which I never use here, is, or I rarely use it, arrimada. So
like
that's
when you
where
say that.
player throws the backhand, like here, right up, but it stays on the sidewall the whole way. That's arrimada. Something we encourage.
I like that. That's one of my favorites when you break that out.
I remember the first time I said it, you looked at me and it was like,
wow, I didn't know you could hit that note, Stu. There you go. That was a good one.
It's one of those things where we tried to, going back to the beginning, different types of customers, different type of viewers, new viewers. We didn't want to scare you away with foreign terminology, but I mean, the sport is Basque, created by the Basque. And so most of our announcing wasn't done in Spanish, but the bote corredo, bote pronto, that type of stuff.
Green Bay, whenever, thinking about Wisconsin, you always get hungry. Thinking of Culver's, maybe wash it down with a spotted cow. Always good. Good memories there in the state. Game number 5. Let's play some feature doubles games.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea his affinity for Wisconsin, man. Every time the summer rolls around, man,
I'm out of here.
Andrew starts getting excited. Time to begin Game 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. The first of our 2 feature doubles matches. Serving, red shirts, post 1. Goanaga and Manny. Receiving in the blue, post 2. Hyro and Benny.
The only thing is, I'm going to guess he's a Packers fan, but I will remind him that the Bears are 1-0 against the Packers in 2025.
Is that going to piss him off and scare him away? We can't scare away customers. Come on, Andrew. Let's whoever he's rooting for, I'm rooting for. There's a serve by Goanaga. We begin. Higher on the backhand from the 8 line. Manny, beautiful catch off the sidewall behind the 12. Here's Benny. Robote forehand, right up the middle. Goanaga gets in there. Oh, just missed it on the left side. Point 2. 2-team first up on the board here in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Iñaki and Manu. I think Benny thinks you're going to throw a Dejada. Powerful serve by Hyro. Here's the backhand by Manu. Remote save by Inaki. This ball's in play. Here's Benny from the 8 line. Hyro reaching up. Backhand from the 8. What a catch by Manu off the side wall. Beautifully played. Backhand by Inaki. Benny's there on the forehand from the 12. Manu. Rebote save. Hyro picks it up. Manu got it. Forehand. Straight back to pass. Here's Manu from the 10 line. Rebote forehand. Benny looks for the rebote. Inaki picks it out of the air, winds up. Costello caught near by Benny. Cortada by Benny. That's well thrown and scoring. Point 2. Well played. Two with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts. Iturbide and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Benny's there. Benny from the 11 line. Nicholas, beautiful catch behind the 12. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Jairo. Nicholas looks to make the save. Too high. That hit the rail just above the front wall. Point 2. 3 points for the 2 team. Black shirts at post 5 are receiving. Go Sherry in the front court with Ben in the back. Ben with a fine catch. Benny, backhand from the 12. Robote left side by Go Sherry. Benny takes it on the bounce. Forehand. Robote save by Go Sherry. Light touch to the inside. Will score. Well played. Point 5. Ben, you know you got Go Sherry to make the Robote, right? Just checking. No, he's better with the Robote. Yellow shirts post 6. Douglas and Julian. Robote forehand. Here's a backhand by Ben. Ben on the backhand from the 12 line. Douglas makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand. Julian's there. Tough grab. Douglas gets in there, makes the Robote save. Sherry from the 6th line. 2-all. Stopped by Douglas. Douglas on the forehand. Scores. Point 6. Pink shirts of post 7. The team of Arutia and Lalu. Backhand by Lalu. Powerfully thrown. Arutia, backhand from the 8 line. In and out of the center the ball goes. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts of post 8, Alex and Arat. Alex picks the serve. Split placement. Scores. Well thrown. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Goenaga and Manny. Robote, left side. Catch by Alex. Beautiful catch by Manny off the side wall. Arats is there. Powerful backhand by Goenaga. Robote coming out. Robote saved by Arats. Here's Manny. Arats from the 12 line. Robote left side by Golanaga. Golanaga calls for the Robote. Alex takes it on the bounce. Powerfully to the inside. It's thrown. Robote dropping. That's saved by Golanaga. Robote saved by Alex. Golanaga takes it on the bounce. Arats Robote save from the left side. Golanaga has it in the air. Cortada stopped by Alex. Beautiful catch. Powerful, powerful backhand. Robote's out to the 5 line. That ball touched the overhead screen. Out of play. Well played by all 4 players. Point 8. 3 points for the 8 team. Receiving. White of post 3. Inaki and Manu. Point 3. Three with 2 points, serving to the green shirts of post 4. Iturbide and Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. What a catch by Manu overhead. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. This one caught by Iñaki. Cortada stopped by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Nicholas from the backcourt. Beautiful scoop by Manu. What a catch in the corner by Manu. Nicholas is there. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Nicholas at the 13 line. That backhand's all the way along the wall. Catch by Iturbide. Robote saved by Inaki. Beautifully played. Big bounce brought in by Nicholas. Beautiful catch on the side wall by Manu. Robote forehand. What a catch by Iñaki. There's the backhand. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand over the top. Caught by Iturbide. Powerful backhand follows. Robote forehand by Iturbide. This one caught in the air by Manu. Manu in the corner, backhand from the 13 line. Robote, left side to the inside. Manu takes this one in the air, backhand from the 12 line. Iturbide in the air, backhand, low and hard to the inside. Nicholas from the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Inaki, forehand rebote. Beautiful rebote by Inaki. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch off the sidewall by Manu. What a catch by Manu. Backhand thrown powerfully. Nicholas is there. That backhand cleared the overhead screen. Inaki, forehand rebote. Rebote forehand to the outside. Inaki calls for the rebote. He makes the save. Costalo opens wide and scores. Such a well-played point by all 4 players. Point 4. Four with 2 points serving to the 2 post. Jairo and Benny. Nicholas saves the rebote, plays it up high. Jairo picks it out of the air. Fires it back low and hard. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Caught by Jairo. Cortada by Jairo, stopped in the backcourt by Nicholas. Rebote forehand at the side wall. Missed. Point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Receiving, black shirts at post 5. Gaucheri and Ben. Over serve, point 5. 3 points, 4. Post 5. Gaucheri serves. Receiving, Douglas and Julian. Here's the backhand by Julian. Gaucheri's there. Powerful backhand by Gaucheri. Douglas, forehand rebote, caught in the air by Gaucheri. Julian, beautiful catch on the left side. Sherry calls for the rebote. Forehand. Julian's there. Julian from the 10 line. Ben, fine catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Difficult catch by Gaucheri at the 10. He blasts the backhand. Rebote kicks out to the 4 line. Rifled back by Douglas. Catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped at the 12 line. Point 5. Possible game point. Black shirts up post 5. Gaucheri and Ben trying to stop them. Urrutia and Lalou. Lalou on the backhand from the 10 line. Ben from the forehand. Urrutia midcourt. Costello inside. Caught by Gaucheri. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 7. Play continues. Seven with 3 points. Here's post 1. Gonaga and Manny. Over serve, point 1. One team on the board with 2 points. Receiving, post 8, Alex Ratz. There's a backhand by Manny. Robote forehand. Koinaga's there. What a bullet. Caught by Ratz on the left side. Robote forehand. Manny on the catch. There's the backhand. Robote by Alex. Rifle to the inside. Manny makes the catch. Alex takes it on the bounce at the 7 line. Manny again, deep in the backcourt, comes over the top. Ratz jumped into the corner but got out. Beautiful rebote by Alex. Alex reaches out, makes the catch. Costi inside and scoring. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirts. Post 8. Alex. And Ratz trying to stop them. Inaki Manu. Manu on the backhand. Ratz from the 11 line. Rebote left side. Scoop high on the forehand of Manu. Ratz, beautiful catch at the 13. Big backhand. Manu's there. Robote. Robote left side to the inside. Ratz with the hop. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Alex. Caught by Manu. Manu backhand. Alex left side rebote. Manu looking for the rebote mid-court. Big bounce. Big bounce. Brought down by Ratz at the back wall. Not a lot of room to make that throw. Great effort. Point 3. Three with 4 points. Here's post 2. Jairo and Benny. Benny on the catch, backhand from the 12 to the inside. Manu is there. Big backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Passing Inaki. Rebote save by Inaki. Jairo attacking at the 5 line. Low and hard. Scoop by Manu. Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce brought in by Benny. Benny from the 12 line. Backhand. Back to Manu. Rebote. Forehand by Jairo. Caught by Inaki. Missed. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirts. Post 2, Jairo and Benny trying to stop them. Iturbide and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas off the serve. Here's Benny. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Nicholas from the backcourt. Benny, great catch on the forehand. He comes over the top. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Rebote forehand saved by Iturbide. Here's the backhand. What a catch by Benny off the wall. Sidearm. Iturbide stops it at the 9 line. Big backhand follows. Rebote forehand. Caught by Nicholas. Benny, great catch at the 13. Backhand is low and inside. Iturbide is there. Rebote. Forehand by Jairo. Iturbide hooked it, point, and game. A hard fought game by all players. Post 2. Jairo and Benny. 5 serves to 8. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Wow, I mean, that's great doubles.
One of the best of the year.
I mean, that's great doubles. There's the backhand by Rotz. Clean miss in the backcourt. 2-all. In and scoring. 5 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish 258. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from our 5th game are official. Coming in first, post 2. Jairo and Benny taking second, post 5. Gaucheri and Ben coming in third, post 8. Alex and Aratz. 258, the official order finish for game 5. $2 Quinella, 2.5, $17.60. The trifecta, 258, $279.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, $17.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 7. Whoops. No, it's not. It's game 6. Look at me skipping ahead there. Game 6. Spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will begin the late pick 3. No scratches in game 6. Post time. 7 minutes. Good luck. What a catch by Correa, pulling it off the side wall. Karam scores. Inside. Backhand by Tennessee. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Ben. Wonky bounce. Picked up in the front court by Bueno. Outside placement. Scooped up by Ikeda. Last second scoop worked for Bragley. Here's Gaucheri. Outside placement stopped by Iñaki. Karam by Iñaki scores. Rebote left side. One-handed rebote save by Carballo. Douglas, 2-all. Is in. Beautiful catch by Douglas. There's the backhand from the 9. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Ball gets in there to make the grab in the backcourt. Manu from the 11 line. Rebote saved by Douglas. Here's the catch by Elbarba. Elbarba's 2-all is in. Right side, stopped by Bragley. Julian low and hard again. Catch by Bragley. What a snag by Julian. Placement by Manny. Stop by Ben. Beautifully caught. Big forehand. Rebote coming out. Manny makes the save. It attacks. Powerful forehand, low and hard. Manny for the Rebote. Diving save is in play. Rebote by Douglas right up the middle. Scoop by Carballo. And a beautiful Costado 2-all to score.
Bradley able to pass. CRB left side of Bote. Opens up to the outside. Inaki. Low and hard. Benny. Ooh, that died. One-handed effort. He saves it. It's a 2-all. Oh, and it's in the net to score. And folks, that top 10 will take us down here just under 2 minutes till the start of game number 6. Game 6 will begin the late pick 3.
Andrew was just showering me with facts. And your opinion is, you know, sometimes opinions in Highlight are just that. They're just opinions. You know, it's, and just because we have microphones, I mean, I know that there's folks that, for instance, you know, there's a statistician who watches every battle court catch and throw. He obviously knows what he's talking about, whatever his opinion is. No, he does. You folks who watch us regularly, your opinion is valid.
Those folks, absolutely.
And Andrew was just giving an opinion of a player on the court presently, compared to other players who have come into the court from the traditional court, and how quickly he's adjusted, and probably he's done about the best. And I would say that I have to agree with a couple weeks of viewing.
Yeah, not a finished product, but within the first month,
adapting
to this court,
no way near a finished product.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to see what Urrutia has done so far.
Someone had told me, someone from overseas had told me that his game was well suited to this type of court.
Well, yeah, I think that's accurate. we were accused, both of us are accused of being a little too favorable towards this particular player in the broadcast. And I said the reason I was talking so highly of him is because I've never seen that type of play from both sides of the ball. I mean, the defense was there for every player,
yeah.
but his offense and the way he, the way he really took over the match on that side of it too is something we haven't seen. I mean, I don't think we're overreacting at all because like you said, we've had great players come over, but to make the adjustment this quickly and play this well against this level of talent now in year 7, everything working against him, and he still managed a couple wins. So.
100%. Time to begin Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Rot serves. Red shirt to post 1. Receiving blue post 2. Gushiri. Who said that? That ball hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. One first up on the board, receiving white shirt, post 3, Douglas. Douglas, difficult catch going into the corner. That ball just missed, point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Each or be they. There's a backhand to the inside. Aratz is there. Aratz with the catch from the 8 line. Costado 2-all opens and scores. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Alex. Under serve, point 5. Receiving. Yellow shirt at post 6. Nicholas. Robote forehand. Alex makes the catch. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand. Ball lands out, point 5. Five with 2 points. Here's post 7. Urrutia. Scoop by Urrutia. Costado inside. Scoop by Alex. Forehand by Alex to the inside. Urrutia is there. Below, red, and stopped by Alex. Point 5. Five on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have Manu. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand. Alex looks for the rebote. Forehand rebote to the inside. Manu's there. Rebote forehand. Low and hard. Manu on the right side. Sidearm carom. Caught the pad. 0.5. 4 points for the 5-post. Alex. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return. Blue post 2. Gaucheri. There's a catch by Alex. Scoop by Gaucheri. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Ball tipped. 0.5. Possible game point for the black shirt of post 5. Alex on the court trying to stop him. Douglas. Rebote forehand save by Alex. Nicely played. Here's Douglas winding up. Costado 2-all opening and scoring. 0.3. Play will continue. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Iturbide. Mo Crank, the answer is yes. I've been advised that Bueno will be playing Friday night Battle Court. There's a backhand by Iturbide. Rebote, forehand. One caught by Iturbide. Costado 2-all opening and scoring. 0.4. 4 with 2 points. Here's post 1. Aratz. Aratz on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Tough catch by Iturbide. Backhand by the 8 line. Iturbide from the 10. Point 4. 4 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown. Rebote, forehand. Costado inside. What a catch by Iturbide in the air. Powerful backhand. Rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Cut off high by Iturbide. Beautiful placement outside. Nicholas reads it, stops it, returns it. It scores. 0.6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 7. Urrutia. Rebote forehand. Catch by Urrutia. Backhand. Wall to wall. That ball's on the wall. Nicholas makes a difficult save. Urrutia on the forehand from the 6th line. Low and hard. What a catch by Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Fakes the 2-all. Catch by Urrutia. Scoop, tip. Well played, point 7. Returning, post 8, the purple shirt, Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Costello opens and scores. Well executed by Manu, point 8. Manu with 2 points, serving to Gaucheri. There's a backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand by Manu. Gaucheri takes it in the air, winds up. Costello 2-all scores, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, returning with possible game point is Alex. Hard throw by Alex, caught by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand, straight back. Rebote comes to the inside. Saved by Gaucheri. Alex takes that in the air. Costi, on the forehand of Gaucheri. Gaucheri hardened inside. What a catch by Alex. Rebote right up the middle. Alex from the 10 line, hard to the inside. Gaucheri makes the diving save just above the pad. Alex is there. Costello 2-all for the win. Point and game, post 5, Alex. No playoff here. 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 5-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Alex. Taking second, post 4, Iturbe coming in third, post 1, Rats, 5-4-1. The official order finish for game 6. Prices, $2 Quinella, 4-5, $97.40. Trifecta, 5-4-1, $389.20. $2 wager on 5 to win, $11.40. 2 games left in today's performance, game 7 and 8. Up next, our 7th game. A spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 7 is the second of our 2 featured doubles games. Game 7 will also conclude the high 5 for today. There are no scratches in game 7, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Well, take a look at the high 5.
See those will pays.
Not going to be hit today.
High 5 lives to fight another day.
Be back with an opportunity on Monday. Next chance, we'll be back here for Pelota games at 1:30. Next chance to play that high 5. 6 minutes. Post to game 7. Game 7 is scratch free.
Outside placement scores for a Rot. Ball taking an odd bounce off the back wall. El Barba advances, takes it on the bounce to the 4 line. Outside placement. Placed outside, well to score. Nice catch. Key to the inside, low and hard. Kabbalah, nice grab at the 11 line. Outside placement scores for Ikeda. Backhand by Arats. Benny's there. Here's backhand by Benny. Wall to wall. Rotate forehand, drop shot. Benny gets there, stops it. Outside placement, scores. Manny on the catch. Pika. Stopped by Arats. Drop shot by Arats. Manny takes off. He gets there. Rifles it outside to score. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Backhand by Bragley. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck outside placement of the forehand rebote is in. One. Hello. Tennessee's there. Kabbalah moving out to the 5 line to turn the rebote. Outside placement scores. Here's the backhand by Manu again. Rebote forehand. Outside placement of the forehand rebote scores. Here's a catch by Benny. Backhand by Gaucheri. In. Pointing.
And folks, that top 10 will take us here under a minute till the start of Game 7. The double stats for this Inaki and Manu team are pretty incredible so far. They've placed in 4 of the 5 games they've played this week. But overall, they've played 11 games together. They're 8 of 11 in the money. 1 win, 7 places. Yeah,
Something else, huh?
So that top 2 percentage floating around 75%, 3/4 of the time. That's not bad.
It's impressive.
Even north of that. Actually, just south of that. Game 7, starting up now.
Let's begin.
Good luck.
Guys, I'm going to tell you every day, it can be off by as much as 30 seconds. I'm just trying to do it to help you. Or we can go back to guessing. Time to begin Game 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Alex serves. We begin. There's a backhand by Lalu. Arutia, midcourt, backhand. Low runner. Scoop by Aratz. There's a backhand. Robote left side. Arutia on the left side. Gustavo 2-all. Read and stopped by Alex. That scores. Point 1. One team first up on the board here for Game 7. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of Post 3. Robote left side by Alex. Caught by Goanaga. Goanaga hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Beautiful catch by Aratz. Manny now from the 12 line. There's a backhand by Goanaga. Robote coming out. Sidearm Robote to the backcourt. Manny's there. Aratz at the sidewall. Backhand from the 11 line. Manny takes it in the air. Goanaga from the forehand. Cortada. Stopped by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Aratz up the wall at the 10 line. Drop shot. Alex takes off. He gets to it. Drop shot. Goanaga. Great catch. Aratz is there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Alex takes it in the air. Cortada rifled and scoring. Point 1. 1 with 2 points. Here's Post 4. Go Sherry and Ben. Robote by Gaucheri. Aratz backing up, makes a great catch on the forehand. Gaucheri attacking, takes it low. 2-all. Oh, that scores. Point 4. Robote left side. Ball short. Point 5. Taken to the court. Yellow shirts at Post 6. Douglas and Julin. Long cortada by Julian will score. 0.6. Pink shirts at post 7. Iturbide and Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. This one caught by Douglas. Douglas on the backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Julian. Rebote by Douglas. Big bounce brought in by Nicholas at the 9 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Douglas on the rebote, keeps it inside. Nicholas from the 10 line. Julian's there. Julian now from the 11. Powerful backhand by Douglas from the 8. Iturbide, backhand to the inside. Tip ball deep in the backcourt, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts of post 8, Iñaki and Manu. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote left side. 0.7. Seven on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Arrutia and Lalu. Underserved, 0.2. 2 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 3. Here's the backhand by Lalu. That ball hits the overhead screen. 0.3. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Here's the backhand by Goanaga. Powerfully thrown. Rebote by Alex. Hard throw to the inside. Manny, what a rebote save. That's in play. Here's Alex. Catch by Goenaga. Backhand. Aratz is there. Aratz, backhand. Here's Manny from the 11. Big right side by Manny. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. 3 serves 1. What a catch by Manny on the sidewall. Aratz is there. Aratz makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote by Goenaga. Aratz is there. Backhand. Goenaga from left side. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Goenaga. Rebote save. Big bounce. Aratz at the 13 line. Oh. Point 1. 1 with 4 points. Here's post 4. Go Sherry and Ben. The ever so rare Chula. Over serve, point 4. Two all scores, point 4. Possible game point, green shirts, post 4. Go Sherry and Ben, trying to stop them. Douglas and Julian. Catch by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Rebote save by Julian. It had the distance. Here's Gaucheri up at the 3 line. Below. Scores for the win. Point in game, post 4. Gaucheri and Ben. 4 wins it. 1 places. 7, 2, and 3 play off for 3rd place. 7 first serves to 2. Backhand by Lalu. Here's the backhand. Rabote coming out. That got away from Urrutia. Hit the overhead screen. Point 7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 3. The White Shirts return. Goanaga and Manning. There's a backhand by Manny. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Iturbide, powerfully thrown. Manny takes it in the air. Backhand from the 12 line. Rabote. Rotate forehand by Goanaga. Nicholas takes it in the air. Powerful forehand. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown. Rabote coming out. Goanaga, forehand Rabote. Nicholas with the catch at the 11 line. Over the top, big throw, Rabote. Left side by Goanaga. Rabote forehand by Nicholas. Goanaga takes it in the air. Costi inside. Rabote save, just above the pad. Here's Goanaga. Drop shot. Red by Iturbide. Iturbide rifles this, and what a catch is made by Goanaga. He scores on the return. Point 3. Show point, 3 serve 7. Here's a catch by Manny. He brings it over the top. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 9 line. Manny's there. Beautiful catch overhead by Nicholas. Ball tipped. 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-1-7. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 4. Gaucheri and Ben. Taking second, post 1. Alex and Aratz. Coming in third, post 7. Iturbide and Nicholas. 4-1-7, the official order finished for Game 7. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 1-4. That is first and second in any order, $38.40. Trifecta 4-1-7, $399.80. A $2 wager on 4 to win, $17.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 8th and final game for the week. That's in advance of Battle Court on Friday at 7 p.m. Game 8, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Highline.
have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlights.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here at the Highlight Fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes, either rent or buy from either platform. And if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Which will take us here about 5 minutes from the start of game number 8.
Wow, what a response. No responsibility there. Five minutes to go before the beginning of Game 8, our last game of the day. So I was thinking about how I might be able to explain something, just talking in the background, which is what some people are looking for. And so I can finish that thought. So hearing that that was the circumstance, I put something together. And it was a surprise for the other party over there who didn't think that anyone was paying attention. And
Yeah.
it wasn't a difficult conversation. It was
Just a conversation, you know.
It was just a
aptly
conversation. So
described.
it's like, hey, how'd you see? Switch, please. 5 through 8. I was asked, how did you find out about this guy? I said, just watching. And having the opportunity to focus on highlight as your only vocation is appealing. Not everybody's able to do it, but some people are able to do it, and that was a very high motivator for that individual. But
I could totally see that. Yeah.
But now I think
Wanting,
now I think they're waiting for me to talk to the next person. That's the problem. So
Fair.
yeah. Andrew asked
But
a
all
question.
positive stuff. Yeah.
Andrew
So-
asked a question, and I started explaining it during the video. Then the video ended, and had to think about being cagey. If you didn't understand what I was just saying, all the better. Game 8 coming up.
Yes, Game 8 coming up. Stu mentioned Battle Court on Friday. I don't have the paper in front of me, but if I turn around, we can see the Warriors and Cyclones will be playing. 2 singles matches, 4 doubles matches. We have Correa and Bradley against Bueno and Rock. Again, Bueno will be playing on Friday, as we know right now, and I don't think that will change. Correa and Bradley against Bueno and Rock. Then Douglas and Julin take on Ikeda and Manu. Then Alex and Bradley go up against Bueno and Amigarena. Then Julin takes on Ikeda, 4th Division singles. Alex and Manny go up against Inaki and Amigarena, 3rd Division doubles. And we close it out with Douglas against Manu, top division singles.
And like we always say, if you're in South Florida, really anywhere from Palm Beach County south, come on out to the Magic City Fronton. Magic City Casino, we're just south of Miami International Airport, about like 2 miles. Convenient drive down 95 or the Palmetto.
I've been hitting 75 a lot since I live out west. That's a great highway.
75 is fantastic.
There's never a lot of traffic out that way.
75 is it actually it does have rush hour traffic patterns to it. But that the express lanes on 75 are I've never run into a problem.
Not one time.
95, the express lanes are during rush hour, just kind of like
they're the same. I mean, it's
yeah. Would you like to creep along a
would
little faster?
Would you like to pay $5
for a lot more money?
To do it? Yeah, I don't.
But yeah, come on down and join us Friday evening. Doors open 6:30 p.m. You can watch live. And from what I understand, if you have a Hard Rock Live account app,
yeah,
you come in here and
you can watch and wager along with the action. Wow,
absolutely, watch and wager along with Battle Court. It's convenient.
On the Hard Rock app, exclusively here in the state of Florida. So if you're elsewhere, you can bet on DraftKings, FanDuel, maybe Bet Rivers, or Rush Bet. I think that might be their name. But here in Florida, the only place to do it is on the Hard Rock app. So if you come in, download it. They typically have most sports books, they have a little match, like a deposit match for your first time. They like to, give you a little something extra. But for the Highline, up on that for the first time this season, and excited about that partnership. It's worked out very well. Game number 8, Stu. Let's begin.
Isn't Andrew's enthusiasm contagious? Just the way you introduced that was just so positive.
Thank you.
Time to begin our 8th and final game, a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Arats is serving. Manu receives. There's the serve. We begin. Arats makes the catch. Scoop by Manu. Drop shot caught the pad. Point 1. Arats first up on the board here in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Urrutia. Difficult catch by Urrutia off the sidewall. Arats is there. Rebote forehand. Forehand to the outside. Lands just out. Point 1. Receiving, green shirt at post 4, Gosheri. Gosheri on the backhand. Rebote. Beautiful catch. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote will score for Gosheri, point 4. Receiving, the black shirt at post 5, Iturbide. There's a backhand, powerfully thrown by Iturbide. Rebote coming right up the middle. Gosheri, 2-all. Red end stop by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside where it scores. Point 5. Yellow shirt up, post 6. Nicholas receives. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Ichibide's there, winding up. Mid-court placement stopped on the forehand of Nicholas. Nicholas hard to the inside. Scoop by Ichibide. Big backhand. Rebote forehand. Beautiful 2-all by Nicholas. Ichibide reads it, stops it, returns the carom. Nicholas read it, got up there, was unable to make the stop, 0.5. Five with 2 points. Here's post 7. Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Ichibide. Rebote forehand by Ichibide. Douglas will let it pass. Rebote left side, that 2-all caught the pad, 0.5. 3 points for the 5 post. Taking the court, purple shirt of post 8, Alex. There's a backhand by Alex. Rebote save. Ichibide mid-court from the costado. 2-all lands in and scores, 0.5. 4 points for the 5 post as we complete the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Point 5. Straight points to a possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Iturbide trying to stop him. Urrutia. Backhand by Urrutia. Rebote forehand. 2-all with a soft touch, opens and scores, 0.3. Play will continue. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 1. Arat. There is amateur play in North Miami as well as Connecticut. Here's a backhand by Urrutia, powerfully thrown, caught by Aratz. Aratz from the 9 line. A 2-all is out. 0.1. One with 4 points. Here's post 4. Go Sherry. Well, sorry. I forgot the one in St. Pete. Yeah, so Connecticut, St. Pete, North Miami. 3 amateur courts. There's a backhand by Aratz. Hard throw to the inside by Gaucheri, scores. Point 4. Receiving Nicholas, yellow post 6. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Rotate forehand, straight back. Powerful backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote by Nicholas. Gaucheri's there. Backhand to the inside, wall to wall, low and hard. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Caught in the air by Gaucheri. Gaucheri hard to the inside. Nicholas for the rebote. To the inside, big bounce, brought down by Gaucheri at the 9 line. Inside placement. Scores on the second bounce, point 4. Possible game point, green shirt, post 4. Gaucheri trying to stop him is Douglas. Gaucheri, forehand rebote. This one caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. Rebote, left side. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas. Gaucheri picks it up on the bounce, winds up. Inside placement, scores for the win. Point in game, post 4. Gaucheri. No playoff here. 5 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-5-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Results from our 8th and final game are official. Coming in first, post 4. Gaucheri taking second, post 5. Iturbide coming in third, post 1. Aratz, 4-5-1. The official order finish for game 8. There are your prices. A $2 wager on 4 to win returns $9.20. Late pick 3, 5-4-4. 3 of 3 numbers returning $321.30. $2 quinella. That's first and second in any order. 4-5, $91.40. The trifecta 4-5-1, $583.40. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Wednesday afternoon performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline channel. We are glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us again on Friday evening for Battle Court, when, after turn around, the Warriors will take on the Cyclones. Don't forget, we're open to the public on Friday evenings. Doors open 6:30 p.m. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highline, we do appreciate you joining us today. We'll be back on Friday, and if you like this quinella pari-mutuel action, we'll be back Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week at 1:30 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.